On today's show, we teach you how to get in shape fast, avoid rookie mistakes, and I teach you one of the smartest decisions I've ever made. Hello everybody, my name is Brett Summers and today is episode 2 of The Fit Life, a show where we teach you how to get in shape, stay in shape, and help others come along for the journey. Today's topic is going to be how to get in shape in the fastest way possible, avoid rookie mistakes, and I'm even going to teach you one of the smartest decisions I've ever made in my entire career. But first off, I wanted to tell you it's day 12. Today is August 12th. On August 1st, I decided to give myself and Michelle a 31-day fitness challenge. So it was a challenge. I kind of do this with myself every now and again to get in the best shape possible, to stay in fighting shape, to stay feeling good and looking good and be high energy. And my challenge was relatively simple, that I was going to avoid a lot of different things. I was going to avoid all artificial sweeteners and the burger and fries that I like to have like every other day to try and keep my weight up, and the occasional ice cream and some of those types of things that I like to have, and chips. Chips is like a major food group for me. I like chips. Britt's laughing right now. She likes chips. Do you like chips? I do. You know, chips, salsa, nachos. You have a burger, a sandwich, some chips, I always go good with it. I don't have it all the time, but I was having it kind of regularly, so I was like, I had to cut that out. Today is day 12. Actually getting to the point where I told Michelle last night I'm a little bit too lean. I said, I don't weigh in, so I just kind of go based on look. And by cutting out a bunch of things and making sure that I'm eating healthy and I'm getting 7.5 to 8 hours of sleep every day, and I'm drinking 9.5 or higher pH water every day, everything's all natural, everything's organic, there's no added sugars, there's no unnecessary carbs, still having carbs, but they're all good kinds of carbs, and feeling amazing. It just feels really good to kind of get down to that fighting weight, but kind of like at that point where do I just back off a little bit? Otherwise, I might get too small. I don't want to get small. Thin is in, but being super small is not in. When you're a coach, you got to have a little something behind you. And that kind of segues me into this, right? I did the 31-day challenge for myself because every time I do that, it puts me in the mindset that my customer has to be in. And I always feel like any good coach has been in the shoes of their clients and customers, and that's what makes them be able to break that process down and understand where they're coming from when they have to all of a sudden ditch the sports drinks and ditch the diet sodas and ditch some of the staying up till 2 a.m. and not getting their sleep, and help them kind of correct all of those different areas that it takes to get in shape really, really fast. So again, I only started this 12 days ago and I already feel a million times better. And now, while I'll be honest, I'm always relatively close to being in good shape and fighting shape. It's still a process to get there, but I got there really quick already to where I'm having to make adjustments to make sure I don't get too thin, okay? And a lot of people out there are struggling with the exact opposite. And when I do that, it allows me to be able to teach you guys how to do it and do it really fast. So with that in mind, because I'm with you now, I'm doing the same things I'm going to be teaching you how to do. I've come up with a bunch of rookie mistakes, and you can even see here, we've got our rookie bands out, right, which we give all new members at Topline, because when they come in, it helps me be able to see it. When I see that red rookie band from a distance, I know I need to go over there and help that person. I know they might need, they don't know all these steps yet. So that's why we have something like that in place. It's kind of like the blue napkin on the table at the restaurant, to where they know that you're a first-time customer, so they can serve you a little bit differently than the person who's been there a million times, which is a good business strategy to have if you're doing that. But I want to get into rookie mistakes. Before I do that, shout out to our sponsor, L&Co Beauty Salon in Thiensville, Wisconsin, a salon that is going to take over the hair game. She's going to be doing balayages and hair extensions and cuts and colors and trims and educations for stylists. So if you are in the service industry and you want to learn from one of the best, Michelle will be able to take you from start to finish. And I think you'll be able to see a little B-roll here of her shop that will be opening up in the next 30 to 60 days. Going to be the best salon you've ever seen in your life, changing the game and putting other salons out of business. See, we should cut that. That'll be a video right there. Okay. That could be a good video. So going into rookie mistakes, guys. Mistake number 1, starting and stopping. That is the biggest mistake. And what I mean by that, it's not just starting and stopping for a week or 2 weeks. I'm literally talking about how people are already, when they come in and they sit down and they go, I need to lose 200 pounds, Brett. I would say that's a pretty big goal, right? That's a goal. Whenever I get a new client, I tell the team, this is a big goal. If we can do this and we can help this person accomplish this goal of losing 200 pounds or 100 pounds or 80 pounds, that's a huge life-changing goal. Okay, so I take it very seriously, yet the customer, the client, the rookie, is already saying, when do I get my first cheat meal? You can't be looking for your next cheat meal when you haven't even gotten a result yet. That's kind of like you've got a drug addiction. You can't go out and still be hitting the druggers on the weekends and then come back on Monday and be like, okay, now I'm going to be straight again, right? You can't dabble. Dabbling is not good when you want to get in shape. If you dabble with cheat meals and ice cream and cookies and candies and cakes, you're going to derail your progress. So a rookie mistake is stopping and starting, and a quick fix for that is committing 100%. You're going to go all in, and you want to go from A to B as fast as possible. Number 2, not putting yourself on the schedule. This is a huge rookie mistake. You're trying to get in shape. You're trying to live a healthier life. You've got to lose 30 or 40 pounds. Your doctor told you that your health is in jeopardy right now. You might have to go on diabetes, and you might have to go on medications and things like that to control your cholesterol. Like, this is a big deal. You don't have energy to run around with your kids. You don't have the confidence that you need to go out and get the new job that you think that you deserve. This is a big, important deal. Yet you fail to put it on the schedule. So anything that you give your time, your talent, your energy, and your money, anytime you give those things to something, you're going to see it come up. Now, time is important. Put it on your schedule. Anytime that we're talking about doing something in our business, hey, we got to shoot this video. We need to put it on the schedule now so that we can make sure we have the time to be able to appropriately do that, serve our customers, and deliver the most valuable experience later in the day that anyone has ever seen in the gym industry. It's no different for your fitness. You want to get in shape, you got to wake up at a certain time, you got to eat at a certain time, you got to go to bed at a certain time, and all you have to do, pull out a sheet of paper, grab a pen. It's a little old school, but you can grab those things, write out your schedule for the week, the most important things, and put yourself on the schedule. You are important enough to put on the schedule. Next thing, this is a really simple thing, and obviously I'm going to say this, but this goes for every area. Not hiring a coach is one of the biggest rookie mistakes that you can have. Following someone on Instagram is great. And there are a lot of great people on Instagram and YouTube and podcasts and all that are talking about health and training. JJ Morris at Strong 8, Christian Anto and Julia Ledusky, another couple of really good people. We've got all sorts of good people. Julian, who does the Fearless Life podcast, another great one. You've got wonderful people all over the place. Then you got the big names, the Andy Frisellas, and I can't even think of anybody off the top. You got a bunch of girls that you follow. Give me a couple of the gals that you follow.
Body Fit Balance.
Body Fit Balance. You've got, what is it, KK Fit or something? KK Fit. You've got all these people, and they put out great stuff. But here's the difference. There's something magical about proximity, when you're close to people, when you can go to them, when you can text them, when they can answer a specifically tailored question to your need. When you have someone who's around that you can hire and you can coach, you can shorten the time from point A, where you're depressed and you're struggling and you're looking in the mirror and you're not happy with who you are and you want to get to where you want to be. You can shrink that gap by eliminating all the little potholes and landmines and mistakes that you'll hit along the way, because someone else like me has already been there. I've already coached people who have lost 200 to 300 pounds. I've already coached people who have went from being a rookie to being a professional athlete. I've already coached high school athletes who were C and D players who are now playing Division I athletics. They were backups. Now they're playing at the highest level. So when you take someone from A to B like that, you learn things. You learn processes and systems that will help people shrink the time from where they want to be and where they are currently. So hiring a coach is important. Now that's true for me. I, in 2013, started to do things with Bedros Keuilian, who was a fitness professional, leader, business leader, and entrepreneur. And his job is not necessarily with the clients anymore, but it's building the entrepreneurs who are behind the businesses that help the clients. So in effect, it's because of the things I've learned from him that I'm now able to run my business more efficiently, serve people better, maybe including you, and all sorts of other things. So I needed to hire him. When I was a baseball player, Ernesto Castro was a former Seattle Mariner, played with Ken Griffey Jr. He was my hitting instructor. So during the season, I worked with Ernesto. During the off season, I worked with Ernesto. One of the best hitters you'll ever meet in your life. Could hit the cover off of a baseball like you've never seen. He was my mentor. Who do you think helped me be able to hit home runs as just a small little weakster who then got a little bit bigger, stronger, and learned how to hit? It was my coach. So always hiring a coach to get you to where you want. You got any good ones, Britt, coaches you've had or anything like that have helped you?
Yeah,
soccer coaches. Britt was a soccer player. She had to have soccer coaches that would help her get to where she needed to be. So hiring a coach will definitely shorten the gap. And hiring a coach that has track record or results, or if they're like I was in 2008, just beyond passionate, and you can just tell they've got the edge to get you to where you want to be. The next thing is this. If you do hire a coach, it's to piggyback off of that. You're not signing up for the right program, okay? You want to get around a coach, right? Let's say you want to get with me and you know you're committed and you're dedicated and you're the type of person who can show up consistently. You're willing to do some of the things outside of the gym. You're a little bit of a self-starter, kind of like me, like Britt, someone who really wants it. You're really doing it. And you go, I know myself. I think I can get away with joining the Top Line Sweat, which meets Mondays, Wednesdays, and Saturdays. And we only meet for an hour, and it's a shared session because it's a group style training. It's group personal training, and you can get the best shape ever if you show up for those classes, but you're still going to have to do things on Tuesdays and Thursdays and Fridays and Sundays when we're not meeting, okay? But let's say you're not a self-starter. Let's say that you're a person who needs someone to be on top of them every day. You will have to sign up for a personal training package. Segue in the old training package. If you're going to train with me, it's going to run you. It is going to be expensive. It is going to be a big commitment, but you have to know yourself, right? All the athletes that come in here, their parents and the kids know they can't do it on their own yet. So they don't try and sign up for some group deal. They sign up for personal training. That's going to cost anywhere from $2,000 to $4,000 a month. It's a lot of money, right, Britt? But let's say you're the type of person who can't get the job done on your own. That's what you need, okay? Now tell me this. Is that a lot? Is $2,000 to $4,000 a lot? If you have 100 pounds to lose, your health is in jeopardy, and your self-confidence is an all-time low? Or would $4,000 be a steal of a deal for that?
That's a steal of a deal.
Well, no, be honest. Be honest.
Real.
Would it be a steal?
It would be.
And I think that's true. If I want to grow my business, this is like the crazy thing. I have people hit me up about business, personal training, and they would like want to meet and stuff like that. Like, you have to put something on the line to be able to get something out of it. You have to pay some sort of money. When you pay money, you have two things. You're either going to really value it or you can kick yourself. But don't waste someone's time by trying to get the cheapest thing or get something for free when you know there's a ton of value. And if I want to grow my business, I need to go shell out $5, $10, $20, $100,000 to be able to learn the game from someone. It's just that important. We met with some individuals the other day. I told them, I said, we'll meet again, but I'm going to stroke you a check for the next one because I'm going to come in with specific questions that are just for peer mentorship so I can learn from you. Know who is going to be able to help you. Know the believability. If you think someone like me can help you out get in shape, which I know I can, it might be worth it for you to make the investment, okay? The next thing, after you don't, again, with that, there is a quote for that. Don't buy the Toyota expecting the Ferrari. I like that one. Don't buy the cheapest thing and then expect it to perform at an elite level, okay? You should get something, have an expectation. You should always get some value out of it, but don't expect one-on-one when you're signing up for something else. And if you're signing up for anything, you have to make the commitment. So here, this is where we segue into the next one. Again, about the commitment, not showing up. I have people that spend more time DMing me and sending me messages than they do exercising here. Right? That's not good. Don't waste your time. You have to show up. When you want to get in shape and you want to go from A to B really fast, all you have to do is show up like it's your job. I want to get a raise at work. You have to show up. I want to have a good relationship with my wife or significant other. I have to show up. Show up with energy. Show up ready to work. Show up with a good attitude. Could you imagine, what do you think Michelle would think if I just came into the house and and I just walked by?
She'd say, see ya.
Michelle, what would you think about that if I just came into the house and and I just go what? No, we always say hi, we come, we give each other hugs. We oftentimes break out into dance moves. This morning, I told her I had her theme song for her new podcast she's starting. It was Motley Crue, Looks That Kill. She's got the looks that kill. So she was feeling that. We were dancing around the house this morning, getting the day started. We had some energy. We're excited. We showed up. You have to show up. Show up ready to work. Show up ready, excited. You've got some energy to you. You're committed to it. If you don't show up, and that's the thing is we'll get into this a little bit later, but the thing about it is you have to be here. A lot of places, they don't want you to show up. A lot of gyms, they don't want you to show up. You know that? Like the Snap Fitness, for instance, when I was subcontracting out of Snap Fitness, and I feel like I can be transparent, the owner of the 6 Snap Fitness, he said, we don't want people to show up. It's crazy. He said, we don't want people to show up to the gym. Isn't that crazy? Like someone said that. Like that's how unethical the world can be. He said, we don't want people to show up. I said, well, can I have the email list of all the members? There's 600, 700 members per gym. He said, no, because if you send them a message about personal training, they might remember that they are paying for a membership they're not using, they might cancel. That's a horrible business model. Now, in our business, we're always texting you and DMing, and I'm sending you videos, and I'm doing some things I shouldn't have to do, to tell you the truth, just to be 100% transparent. I'm doing things that no one should have to do as a coach, but as a coach, that's kind of your job, is to keep people fired up. So while you shouldn't have to, it is part of coaching to lead like that. But I'm doing everything I can to get you in here, because the only way to get you guys who are watching this show who want to get in shape to be like, I trust that dude. I like what they're doing there. The workouts look awesome. It looks like they're doing something no one else is doing. To get you to come in here and try this place out and experience the results we can give you, I have to get that other person in shape so I can say, look what we did with this person. Now, if that person doesn't show up, it's going to be really hard to get them results to be able to tell you, hey, another person just lost 100. Another person just lost 60. Another person just lost 40 pounds, got the confidence, got engaged, right? It's like Kornblum. Kornblum's in here. Dude works out for a year. He wants a relationship. He's doing what he's got to do. A year later, dude's married, right? We've had several people here married. Brunner got married to someone here. Maybe I shouldn't put it out there like this is the place to get married, because it's not that. But what I'm saying is it gives you confidence. It gives you the ability to get in shape. You're thinking one way, and you get in shape, you can be a completely different way. So you got to show up. Next thing, not understanding the process. Good things take time. Britt and I were talking about this in the business realm. Britt's 20. Britt sometimes thinks that she's 60. Right? Do you think?
I do.
You're not mic'd up today. Why aren't you mic'd up? You got to get her dialed in. So she's 20. She says, well, you did this and you did that. I'm old. I'm 33 years old. I've been doing this since 2008. During the recession is when we started this. Don't compare yourself to the next person. Understand that there's going to be a real process to this. If you want to get in shape, there's a real process. Now, if you can come to someone like me, I can go, okay, well, we're going to do this, do this, do this, do this. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. We're not going to do this. Here's what your expectation can be from here to here. Okay, and then here's what your expectation can be from here to here. I'm doing it right now. I'm telling you guys, it works. It's really simple. I get calls from people, hey, dude, I need to lose 20 or 30 pounds. Let's follow the system and do it. It's not about lip service anymore. It's about executing. So understand there's a process. Be patient with yourself and meet someone like me. Or if I'm meeting a business person, because I'm really unrealistic. We talked about that here a lot too. I'm nuts. A little Howard Hughes-ish. So I always think everything's possible. I'm like Howard Hughes, to where I'd shut down the set and wait till there was no clouds in the sky to shoot, or there was clouds. Did he want clouds or did he not want clouds? You didn't watch a movie yet. In any event, you have to be a little crazy to get to where you want to be, but at the end of the day, you want to know that you're working with believable people. Can this person get me the results I want? Can I trust this person to get me the results that I want? If I'm working with a business person, do I know they can get me to A to B? Trust realistic people who have the track record. And here's another big thing, another rookie mistake. Rookies almost always, look at the weekends as something different than Monday through Thursday. And I say Monday through Thursday because on Friday, most people are done for the week. They don't even consider that a weekday anymore. We touched on that on Coffee with the Coach last week on the first episode. Rookies always look at Saturdays and Sundays as being off days, as being days they don't exercise, as being, I'm even toying with the fact of putting in training and having the gym open on those days. Because I exercise on Sundays, so I feel like everybody else should too. What do you think? Should we do it? I think we should do it. But even then, will they show up? Because Saturday's open gym, how is Saturday's open gym from 11 to 1?
It's pretty weak.
Oh, it's super weak. It's super weak. Super weak. So I understand people like to, do things on the weekends, but if you have a goal, unfortunately, that includes Saturdays and Sundays. That goes for entrepreneurs. I gave up all my Saturdays and Sundays for a decade. People who are just starting off like Britt, they sometimes don't see like, oh, dang. It's 16, 18 hours a day for a decade, and then you'll get to where you want to be. Saturdays and Sundays are included in your grind. You have to show up on Saturdays and Sundays. You have to commit on Saturdays and Sundays. You have to get things done on Saturdays and Sundays, and you have to use Saturdays and Sundays to look at what you did during the week, to adjust, to correct, and to plan for the next week. Now, with all that being said, I wanted to tell you and storytell one of the smartest decisions I've ever made, and one of the dumbest decisions that other gym owners and other people make is they don't keep it real with their customers. On this show and any other show, I want to give you all my best stuff. I want to give you everything that I know, and I want to help you get to where you want to be as fast as possible, and I don't want to hold anything back. I'm not charging anything. This is free. We're just going to give you everything, okay? I want to be honest with people and tell them, if you have a big goal, right? Me and Blake do this. Blake's here in the background right now. Blake, the cake head football coach at Top Line Football. We talk about this with people all the time, and we tell them, dude, you're an athlete. We work with young football players, high school, 8th grade. If you want to go D1, we're real with them. Here's what you're going to have to. How many times did I tell them, dude, they're going to throat punch you right when you get there. You're done. Like, you know what I mean? Like, if you're not hard, if you can't show up on time and you can't give it all and you can't get past a mistake, here's our job as coaches, whether it's with someone who's just trying to get in shape, lose weight, or just live a healthier lifestyle, live the fit life, our job is to be real with you, keep it 100 with you. And that is my best thing I've ever done in my business. That has made me not get clients before. That has slowed down the process. That's why I had to be patient. I had to be patient over the last 10 years because I would shoot videos telling people, if you're late, that ain't going to work with you. Me and Britt just watched an old video from 2013. I say in the video, if you're late, I'm going to shoo you out of here. It's who I am. It is what it is. Because I can't teach young athletes to not show up on time. Now with boot campers or the Top Line Sweat, we let people, if they want to come in a couple minutes late, I'll talk to them. I'll joke with them about it. But my job is always keep it real with people. Let them know that gap between I'm starting and I'm finishing. All this stuff is real stuff. So I need to teach you that. That's my job. That's our job. And that's any gym. That's my smartest decision, even though it's held me back from getting people to sign up. You know what I mean? Like, I've had people sit down with me and be like, well, how do I do this? And then I don't just say, oh, if you sign up here and you only come in 3 days a week, you'll get in shape. That's a lie. That is a pure lie. That is the worst thing that any business owner, any leader could do, any entrepreneur. If you're following somebody online and it just says, like, get rich, here's how you get rich, unfollow the account. Don't follow it. Don't listen to it, because that's just pure crap. It's lies. There are certain things you're going to have to do. If every Instagram account told you what it's really going to take to be an entrepreneur, I think a lot of people would be taking that out of their Instagram bio, don't you? If everybody said, hey, if you sign up for my 21-day program, here's what that's going to do. A 21-day program should get you to meet someone, get them to teach you the real things. Like we have a 14-day challenge at Top Line. It's 2 weeks. It's $29. You're not going to get your results in those 2 weeks. You're not going to be in the best shape of your life. In the 2 weeks, you can get an experience. We can sit down. We can meet each other. We can write down goals, because it takes more than 2 weeks just to make sure we have the exact right game plan that's going to fit your lifestyle. The fit lifestyle is different for everybody. So we need to come in and tailor make that for you. And yes, the Top Line Sweat Monday, Wednesday, and Saturday can really help you out. But for everybody, what we do outside of here, and what I call the 23-hour theory, which I have a video for, what we do outside of here is way more important than the 1 hour you're with me. So what are you going to do for those 23 hours you're not in here? How are you going to eat? How are you going to plan your meals? What are you going to drink? What supplements are you going to take? How much sleep are you going to get? That's what a coach does. That's what any real coach does. And anyone promising you online, like, here's the glute guide. Well, if the glute guide doesn't have sleep, it doesn't address hydration, it doesn't address nutrition, then the glute's going to be flat. Booty's going to be flat. So they're not even telling you the real thing in that stuff. They just want to make the 20 or 40 bucks off of the ebook download. So make sure you avoid that. Best decision we've ever made here at Top Line. Keep it 100. Don't lie to people. And again, on this show, our goal is to always give you the best. I want to open up the floor for anybody out there who's got a topic that they want answered, a question they've got. Bring it in. Eventually, this will be live. You can call in or you can follow along on a live stream, and you'll be able to ask questions. Couple of quick Top Line shout-outs. Chris Casey started he's a Top Line Sweat member. He does our sweat boot camp, whatever it used to be called boot camp. We're changing it to the Top Line Sweat. Phenomenal guy, educator, took his Cedarburg schools to being the #1 school in high school in the country, I believe. Was it #1 in the country? State or country? Don't mark me on that one, but a phenomenal leader, educator. But this dude made a commitment to not only doing those high intensity interval training session, but he also now added in the Top Line strength training program for an extra fee. And he learned how to strength train now, and he is squatting and benching, and you could see his form getting way better. Dude's dialed in. Dude's running a 5-3-1 program. Simple program from Jim Wendler. Awesome program. Dude's getting results. Riley also started the strength training program. She's getting awesome results. Wanted to shout her out. Nate Kornblum got married a couple months ago. Top Line fam was all up there again. Nate found love while he was here at Top Line. Not with someone here, but he got the confidence, I feel like, here to go start that mission that he wanted to. He succeeded. Dude's been coming in here, right? A lot of people, when they get married, they retreat on their health and fitness goals. He's keeping it in as part of his lifestyle. Too many people to shout out in general. Zubski's coming back tonight to Top Line. Hasn't been in here in a while. I'm pumped to see her. Erica Bailey getting phenomenal results. Got a big wedding coming up, so she's got a big target. And she just keeps, every time I see her, I just go, she needs a cheat meal. Bomber, you need a cheat meal. Who else? Do we got anybody else who's I've got people on my mind that are banging, but in any event, I love all you customers. I love all the people that are here at Top Line. I love all of you that are watching, that are learning from this stuff. I really, 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 truly just want to help you. If there's anything I can give you, hit us up. I'll send you, if you need a question or something, I'll hit you. I'll answer it the best I can. I won't be able to give you a full program if that's what you're asking, because that takes a lot of questions and answers in a meeting. But if you got a quick question, hit me. I got you covered. And then again, thank you to our sponsor, Ellen Cole Beauty Salon. If anybody needs anything, you let us know. We're here to help, and we're here to get you in shape. Welcome to the Fit Life. Welcome to Top Line. It's episode 2. Make sure you subscribe to our podcast that is on Spotify now. It is the Brett Summers Show, which is all encompassing of all the different shows that we do here, all there to give you a big experience, big information, and a big value, and give you away everything I've got for free. So all you got to do is just listen to it on your commute, while you're working out, while you're doing yard work. If you own a house, we'll talk about that too on there. So what do we got, Britt? Anything else? Signing out. You guys crush this week. It's Monday. This video will be up today. We're on our game this morning. We'll see you guys soon. Hey guys, I just wanted to say thank you for spending a minute watching this video, for just following along with any of the things that we're doing here at Topline. It truly means a lot to me as a small business owner to have you guys take the time to do it. Right now it's probably only like 5 or 6 of you guys, maybe 50 or 100 people that are gonna see this, but I wanted to say thank you, and I wanted to encourage you, if you did want to work with me or you wanted to work with us at Topline, you do want to get in shape, go to our website, toplinegym.com. We have a $29 challenge that you can do. It's so affordable, you could probably actually borrow that money from a little kid or a stranger on the street. So we set it up that way so you can get in here, you can get a chance to experience what we have going on here at Topline. Meet me, meet Britt, meet Blake, meet everybody here at Topline, Dizzard, and get an opportunity to share the experience that we offer here. And again, thank you for watching the video. Subscribe to our YouTube channel so you can watch all the other shows that we have coming out, which I think are going to be really good. It would mean a lot to me if you did that, as well as going on Spotify and soon iTunes to listen to this podcast if you wanted to. If you don't want to watch a video, try and make it easier for you guys to live the fit life, get in shape, and be healthy. So if you guys need anything, send us a DM, drop a comment. If you hated it, if you think I'm an idiot, drop a comment. Even if you've got some avatar of a frickin', of an axe going through a frickin' the ground, we still want you to comment. Give us a thumbs down, give us a thumbs up. Either way, it helps us. We'll see you guys soon, and that's all I got.